Time now 8:20. Was the universe designed by a higher intelligence? It's an opinion you might associate with those who don't think much of science, perhaps in the southern states of the US, where evolution is still regarded with suspicion. But no, it's a question raised in a talk at Peterborough Cathedral by a man who has seen the world in all its glory.
Tim Peake, as he is about to emerge into the vacuum of space to begin the first spacewalk of his career.
Hey, Tim, it's really cool seeing that Union Jack go outside since it's explored all over the world. Now it's explored space.
Thank you, Scott. It's great to be wearing it. Huge privilege. A proud moment.
Huge privilege and a proud moment. And Tim Peake, who was the first British European Space Agency astronaut, is on the line. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Justin.
Tell us what you said at Peterborough Cathedral.
Well, firstly, of course, I was at Peterborough Cathedral because my Soyuz capsule is on a tour of the UK, and a mystery venue was held as a competition, and Peterborough Cathedral won that competition. So the Soyuz capsule arrived there on Friday, and it's magnificently displayed there. And of course, I think having a spacecraft inside a cathedral raises questions of science and religion. And one of the questions that was posed to me at that event was about my belief in the creation of the universe, and whether or not being in space and seeing planet Earth from space changed me. And my answer to that was, well, it makes you certainly wonder about the creation of the universe, and it changes your perspective. I don't think anybody can leave this Earth and look back and not have a changed perspective. But in terms of my belief, it hasn't changed my belief. I'm still agnostic. I think I describe myself as waiting for science to discover the truth.
But you said as well, did you not, that you could at least, when you were out there, looking back at the Earth, you can at least entertain the possibility that it is, that as I think you put it, it could be created from intelligent design.
I certainly can. I think most scientists also keep a very open mind about the possibilities to the creation of the universe. I think that's an area where science still has an awful lot to discover. I think that's one of the very exciting things. I think it doesn't matter whether you believe in intelligent design or whether you believe that the creation of the universe was a spontaneous random event. Both of those are absolutely incredible possibilities, and science has yet to prove which way.
I wonder if there might be some biologists listening who say, hang on a second, it's like saying to Tim Peake, well, we think that maybe the sun goes the sun goes around the Earth and we're at the centre of the universe, and that actually there are elements of this science that are pretty settled, and by saying that as a scientist, you've opened up something that they thought was pretty closed.
No, I don't think so. As I said earlier, I'm agnostic. I don't believe in God. I also don't not believe in God. I think that science has yet to fully determine the origins of the universe. I think that it's quite possible that it was a spontaneous random event. There's been much written about that. And I also think there's a vast amount that we don't know. You speak to the most intelligent scientist on this planet, they don't know what makes up 95% of the universe. And of the 5% of visible matter that we do know, we actually don't know much about that either. I think that's incredibly exciting. Science is exciting, and I firmly believe that science is what we should be studying to find out more about the universe that we live in.
And it's fascinating, isn't it, that view? I mean, you describe it as an altered perspective, and you can understand that really, and you're certainly not the first astronaut to have had that feeling, looking down on us or from outside us onto us and onto our planet. It must be the most extraordinary, well, genuinely life-changing thing.
It is. It's remarkable, and certainly for the Apollo astronauts who obviously ventured out much, much further than low Earth orbit, I think the effect for them was even greater. From my perspective, I think one of the most important things is seeing the fragility of the planet, and the Earth's atmosphere at sunrise and sunset is when you can really see just how thin it is and how fragile it is, that thin band of gas that keeps us all alive down here.
Tim Peake, good to talk to you. Thank you.